Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah, we'll never be alone, Savannah, the beauty of the world, Savannah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are going on a date this Valentine's, this is the makeup look you guys should wear because it is very, very glamorous, but it's toned down. Get what I'm saying? So we're using a lot of blush tones and we're keeping it quite soft but bold with the lashes and the liner. And the highlight is always going to be bold no matter what. We gotta keep that strong. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Please thumbs up this video if you guys enjoy it. And comment down below what you guys want to see next. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys! Alright you guys, so I'm whipping out my favorite palette ever. This is the Lorac Pro Palette #1. And I'm taking Creme and I'm going to place that all over my lid just to remove the tackiness from the primer we used before and just so we have a nice, clean, even base. And I'm using a big fluffy brush just to evenly distribute everything. Now I'm just taking this light pink eyeshadow and I'm just placing that directly on the lid and using a Sigma flat shader brush, and I will have all the brushes and eyeshadows and products listed down below. We just want to keep it very light pink on the lid, so if you have any pink eyeshadows, you can just go ahead and place it there. Now I'm grabbing Nectar from the Lorac Pro Palette 2, and I'm taking a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be placing this on the outer V of my eye, as well as halfway in my crease. Basically, all of the dark shadows we're going to be working with today, we're going to concentrate it in this section of the eye where I'm showing you right now. Now I'm going in with Mauve from the Lorac Pro Palette 1, sorry about that, and I'm taking the Sigma 825 blending brush, and what I'm doing with the shadow is I'm really focusing this right next to my lash line as well as the outer V, because this is where we're going to have our smoky liner. And once we start layering darker shadows on top of each other, it's going to create a very, it's going to look very blended, and it's going to just gradually fade from dark to light. So that's exactly what we want when we have a smoky liner. So I'm just going in with the lightest mauve, and then I'm working my way darker and darker. So as you guys can see, I'm taking a smaller blending brush now, and actually, just kidding, I'm taking the same exact one, sorry about that. And I'm just placing it right on top of there. And I'm really just focusing in that area. I'm not blending it into my crease. I'm not blending it anywhere else, just at my lower lash line. So now I'm just taking that Plum shade and I'm just lightly feathering out the edges so there aren't any harsh lines. Now I'm going to be taking Nude, Champagne, and Light Bronze, and I'm mixing all of these shadows and spraying my brush with the Mauve setting spray. And I'm just placing that on my lid, in my inner corner, as well as my lower lash line. Now I'm taking a pencil brush and a black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be lining out where my gel liner is going to be placed, and I always start out with shadow first every time I'm doing a smoky liner, because it just makes the whole process a lot easier. So you really want to make sure this wing is very, very thin, because once we start blending it out with other eyeshadows, it will start getting bigger. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of black shadow on my inner corner of my lash line and keeping the center of my lash line bare, just so I have more of a cat eye look. And then I'm going into the Inglot Gel Liner in 77. This is my favorite black liner. You can get it at the Impulse section at Macy's. And I'm just going to be outlining the black shadow that we placed before and keeping the liner very thin once again. Now I'm taking a small blending brush and I'm taking that black shadow and also placing a napkin just to prevent any fallout because I did have my foundation on already. And I'm just going to be blending out that liner and making sure it's very small still, so I'm not blending it up too high, but I really want this liner to be very soft and diffused. And then you just look if you need to add more or less, just making sure that they're even. Taking this Plum shade, I'm just placing that right above the Smoky liner just to make it a little bit more smokier. And then I'm also taking that to my lower lash line as well, just to kind of even everything out. I'm taking Vegas Nay's Pigment and Nude Beam. She had a collaboration with Too Faced, and I got this from the eye palette that it came in a little kit. And I'm just placing that in my inner corner as well as on my lid and my lower lash line. And then you can also, you're gonna have fallout, so you just take a brush and you kind of just dust away the sparkles and get most of it off. I'm sorry that this part got cut out, but I just added some black liner on the outer corners of my eyes just to kind of make it a little bit more cat eye. And then applying some mascara and then taking these New Balance lashes in Dragon Lee. They are so pretty. Oh my goodness. Literally the definition of like cat eye, sexy like looks. They are so perfect for Valentine's Day. Just look how wispy they are, and they were so easy to apply. Freaking love them. Now I'm going to be taking a Nude from the Pro palette, and I'm just placing down my brow bone, and the lashes look so amazing. I'm obsessed with this eye look. Then I'm taking some blush. This is Physicians Formula in Natural, and just tapping off the excess. And you can go in a little bit. You can go in with a little bit more blush, like usual, and a little bit less bronzer, just to make it look a little bit more pink. So that's what I did. I just used a dual fiber brush. And then I'm taking Soft and Gentle highlight. You guys, I'm still in love with this highlight. I can't get over it, so it's just a phase I'm going through right now. And then placing that on my brow bone as well, just to kind of even everything out. Then you want to place a little bit on your nose as well. And then I'm taking Colourpop's Lippie Stick in Addict. And I'm just I'm just patting it into my lips because I don't want my lips to look too nude. And then I'm taking a lip gloss by NYX Cosmetics. And this one is called Creme Brulee, and I love this lipstick duo. It's just so pretty with this makeup look. I think everything goes super well together.
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah.